You know, as I've gotten older, I appreciate a lot more that I was raised up in a house that believed in consequences. You know, I'm glad that I was raised up in a house where church attendance on Sunday was non-negotiable. You know, you just knew you were going to go, and I appreciate that now because it was truly the foundation of my life. I mean, I was raised up knowing about Jesus until I was old enough to know him. So I don't really have any experience of anything else. It's just been it's been the thread that has weaved through my entire life, and I certainly don't take that for granted. My mom, of course, was worried, like moms will do, when I started pursuing music as a vocation, because she had heard terrible things about the music industry and pitfalls that musicians sometimes find themselves in, but I truly believe, because of my relationship with God early on and because of my raising, that I've been able to miss a lot of that. I can confess to you this morning, I've never been drunk, I've never taken drugs, I've never done a lot of the things that I might have otherwise. But the flip side of that is that I also don't have one of those really cool testimonies either. You know, the ones where God just takes somebody and pulls them right out of the hog pen like the prodigal son and restores them, and they're just out doing amazing things for God. I don't have anything like that. You know, I mean, I can tell you about when I was in high school and God delivered me from my struggles with algebra, which was a miracle, don't get me wrong. But it doesn't have the same impact, I realize that. But you know, I've learned that walking with Christ is a daily exercise, and there's some days I'm just more there than others, I guess. But there's something that bothers me, and it has bothered me for a long, long time, and I'm not patient with it, and I try to be. And so a few years ago, I just said, well, I'm just going to write a song about this. And I did, started traveling and singing this song. And the funny thing is that whenever I sing this song, I can usually tell that I am not the only one here who has this same struggle. And I can usually tell who else also struggles on the same thing. The reason I can tell, your friends will sell you out. I have seen people nudge, look. I have seen people point, you know, not even subtly, but I never do this to call anybody out. But those of us who know this struggle, this song is for you. Well, if I come in late on Monday, I know my boss, he won't say a word, 'cause he knows what it's like getting kids to school and then hustling on into work. And if I come home late for dinner, well, I know my baby will keep it warm. But man, I hate when we run late for church on Sunday morn. Well, it happens every Sunday, no matter how hard I try. I just can't get the family into church by 9:45. As we pull into the parking lot, that choir singing loud and sweet, and I'm faced again with the same dilemma that we faced just last week. Well, do we sneak in through the back door, maybe sit in the balcony, or we can wait till their heads are bowed in prayer, slip in and hope no one sees, or we can act like we're an usher, walk in as they pass the plate. Oh, the lengths we'll go so no one knows once again we're running late. Now we could hide out in the foyer with our ear pressed to the door, or even squat down in the baptistry. We've done that a time or two before. I've even thought about pulling the fire alarm, mingling as they walk back in. Head to the altar and promise the Lord I'll never be late again. Or we can sneak in through the back door, maybe sit in the balcony, or we can wait till their heads are bowed in prayer, slip in and hope no one sees, or we can act like we're an usher, walk in as they pass the plate. For the lengths we'll go so no one knows once again we're running late. For the lengths we'll go so no one knows. Once again, we're running late again. Oh, thank you. I saw some looking and some nudging. I'm not going to call anybody out.